Have you ever felt frustrated by things outside of your control? Traffic, the weather, what someone else says about you. We get caught up in worrying about these things, but the ancient Stoics had a different approach, one that leads to peace, resilience, and inner strength. Take a moment and reflect on your life. Think of the situations that have caused you stress recently. Were they within your control, or were they things that you couldn't change, no matter how much you tried? Today, we're diving into one of the most fundamental Stoic principles, the dichotomy of control. Understanding what we can and cannot control is the first step toward a life free from unnecessary suffering. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale. Exhale. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who lived almost 2,000 years ago, put it simply: some things are up to us, and some things are not. These words hold a profound truth, but we often overlook them. How many times have we stressed over things outside our control? Our boss's opinion, a late flight, or the behavior of others? It's easy to become consumed by these outside forces. Yet, as Epictetus teaches, it's crucial to recognize the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. So let's ask ourselves, what is within our control? Our thoughts, our choices, our actions, our mindset. We can choose how we respond to a situation, how we approach each day, and how we react to challenges. We can decide to remain calm, to think rationally, to act with kindness, and to stay true to our values. But what is outside our control? The weather, the opinions of others, the past, the future. These things are beyond our reach, and yet we often try to control them. We worry about them. We spend so much mental energy trying to influence things we cannot change. But the truth is, this only causes frustration, stress, and anxiety. Let's pause for a moment. Think about a time when you allowed something outside your control to dominate your thoughts. Maybe it was a disagreement with a friend, or worrying about the state of the world. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Ask yourself, how much of that was actually within your control? In the end, when we focus on what we cannot change, we give away our peace. But when we shift our attention to what we can control, our own thoughts, our responses, our attitudes, we reclaim our inner calm. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Imagine two people stuck in traffic. The first person is angry, frustrated, honking their horn, tapping the steering wheel. They feel trapped, powerless, as though the situation is controlling them. The second person, on the other hand, takes a deep breath. They turn on their favorite music. Maybe they use the time to think, to reflect, or to even practice gratitude. They may still be stuck in traffic, but they are not letting it control their mood or energy. Same situation, but different responses. One person suffers, the other remains calm. So how do we bring this principle into our daily lives? How can we practice the dichotomy of control and stop giving away our peace? Here are 3 simple ways to incorporate this Stoic principle into your life. First, pause before reacting. When something frustrates you, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. Simply let it go. Don't waste another second on it. Shift your focus to what you can change, your response, your thoughts, your actions. Let's take a moment and practice this together. Think of something that happened today or this week that frustrated you. take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Now ask yourself, was that within my control? If the answer is no, then let it go. Imagine it like a leaf floating down a river, drifting away. Second, reframe your perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Every challenge, every difficulty is an opportunity for growth. The Stoics believed that life is full of obstacles, but they also believed those obstacles are opportunities to practice virtue, patience, resilience, wisdom, and courage. Let's try this now. Think of a current challenge you're facing. What can you learn from this challenge? How can you use it to grow stronger, wiser, more resilient? Take a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Reframing challenges as opportunities can completely change how you view them. Instead of feeling helpless, you begin to feel empowered. You start to see the silver lining in every difficult situation. Third, journal your controllables. Each morning, make a list of what is within your control that day. Focus on the thoughts, actions, and choices that you can influence. At the end of the day, take a moment to reflect. Write down the moments when you successfully let go of things outside your control, and celebrate how that impacted your peace of mind. Even on difficult days, when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, remind yourself that there is always something you can control. Your response, your attitude, your mindset. Take a moment now and reflect on today. What was within your control? What can you focus on tomorrow? When we stop trying to control everything around us and instead focus on ourselves, on our thoughts, actions, and character, we find peace. The world will continue to be chaotic. People will continue to act unfairly. Unexpected problems will continue to arise. But you, my friend, have the power to control your response. Remember, you cannot control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. And by practicing the dichotomy of control, you'll find yourself navigating life with a greater sense of calm, clarity, and resilience. In the end, it's not about what happens to you. It's about how you choose to respond. So, take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and let go of what you cannot control.